Hello, everybody. Hi, I am Scott-Scorpio Sun Tarot, and guess who I've got with me? This is Sun
Hi,
Psychic
everybody.
Jean. Thank you so much for being here, Jean. So,
It's my pleasure, Scott. My spirit inside of me jumps and leaps with joy every time we get together. Our spirits really do blend well together, and it's always such a relaxing, enjoyable, and spiritually rich time together. I want you to know, this is a very special time that I spend together with you.
yes, I agree. I agree. And we had Joan with us last time, but we were like, it hasn't been that long ago, but for us being together, it has been almost a month, I think. So, I'm just happy that we're still doing our show. And Milo's sleeping on me, so he's all comfy down here. Hopefully, he'll stay
Oh,
still. And I just want to thank everybody who's watching on replay. If you can, please like and subscribe both channels. And also, Gene is simulcasting not only on YouTube, but on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, hello and welcome. And if you're in the chat, hello as well. And please go and subscribe to Gene if you haven't. I mean, if you haven't, you probably live under a rock, but that's okay. You
you
probably
know,
know Gene.
I was actually
So,
looking at my analyticals today, and there's a lot of new viewers that have not yet subscribed.
oh
So they
wow.
are pushing out the content, and there are some things, like I told you, Scott, some of those things, if you use all of the features for YouTube, they push out your content a little bit more. So I've been noticing that. So thank you, everybody.
All right. That's good to know. Thank you. All right. Well, let's say hi to a few people. And we've got Gary for Grace. Hello there. And there's that Jackie Jacaranda. And Joyful Journey Jen. Hello. And Brina is here. Brina, I've got your question. And Sun Psychic Jean is here. And Shining Love Light Truth is here. Hello. And Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. Hope you're feeling better. And let's see. Shining Love, I've got your question. Next, we have Mary. Hi, Mary. Oh, and Shining Love said, this is to Eugene. Loved your show today. Beautiful soul. Love to support. It's very
Wonderful.
nice.
Thank you.
And then Four is here. Hi, Four. And I'm still scrolling. Mary, I've got your question. And Four, I've got your question. All right. So that's where we're at right now. So again, thank you all for being here. You could be, oh, my cat just knocked over my cards. Hold on 1 second. You got to get down, buddy. Get down. Go on. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm good.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just going to have a few reversals. That's all.
Oh, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, he did. There was only like 4 or 5 cards that got knocked over. He's okay. All right.
Well, Scott, I did want to share with everybody, just because we have this little opportunity.
Mhm.
Can I share my next event that's
Of
coming up? I wanted to
course.
tell everybody.
Of course.
And unless you've been hiding under a rock, you probably haven't heard. But this is, you go to sunpsychicgene.com, and this is my landing page. You see all of my readings are listed down here. And if you come over here to the events tab, this little tiny thing over here, you'll see the events. And you'll see, not this Sunday, not tomorrow, but next Sunday, March 22nd, we will be doing an event where you will meet your power animal. We'll learn about power animals and what traditions and what we know about power animals, and discuss it a little bit and what to expect. We'll do a short little meditation, about, I hope to be about 15-minute meditation. And then after we finish the meditation, we're going to discuss what power animal that each of us received, and talk a little bit about that power animal. So I'm really looking forward to that. And if you're interested, just come on over here. You can click anywhere on the bar. It'll tell you a little bit about it. You click down here under the attend. And when you go through the registration process, you will get an email confirmation, and the email confirmation will have the Zoom link in it. So make sure you hold on to that email, and that's how you get into the class. And any of you who are psychics and studying, I do have my psychic study practice group the following Sunday on March 29th. And if you're interested in trying that and seeing what that's like, you can just try the one class or one month at a time, and it's the same process. But thank you, Scott. I just wanted to share that with everybody.
No problem. Glad you did. And please take advantage of the events that Jean has, because they're really nice price. I mean, they're not expensive at all, and she does a fantastic job. So
if as you're mentioning the price, if you're already a member of mine, you get everything half off, or both of those items half off. And sometimes,
wow.
depending on what the event is, it's included, it's free or no additional charge. Because I already knew you guys paid for your membership, so no additional charge on I think the last one I did, the pendulum, was included, and this one it's just half off. So it depends. Sometimes they're half and sometimes they're included. And I just want to give my members as much as possible and support them and thank them. So yeah, and Scott, you have your membership and you do monthly membership meetings. Is that correct?
Yes, do Zoom meetings monthly. So yes, we had one maybe 2 weeks ago, not too long ago, and it was really fun. It was a lot of fun
I
to
would love
see
to be
everybody.
a guest on that Zoom sometime. That would be fun to have a nice little
Yeah.
private. Yeah, I'll come on as a guest. I was somebody else's guest on. Two people invited me as their members only guest. It was so much fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
I will
it
do
is.
that. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Remind me. And when I'm
Yeah.
setting it up, I will do that. I would love to have you there. All
Hmm.
right. So we also got Tanya from your channel. Hi, Tanya. I got your question. And Garnet. Hey, Garnet. And Peekaboo from your from your channel. Squirrel.
Hmm. You know how you go down, you go down the thing and you say, I see you. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
peekaboo, I see you.
Peekaboo. I see you.
And
That's funny.
I couldn't keep it together.
That's funny. And Margaret, I got you. And hi, Cricket Legs. Welcome. I like that name. There's
I
Cricket
know. Cricket.
Legs. Okay. And Sunshine Fee from the Netherlands. Hello. All right. And we've got enough to start. So, Jean, was there anything else you wanted to announce or at the beginning?
I'm ready to go whenever you
Ready
are.
to
That
go?
was all
Okay.
my announcements. Yeah. Hmm.
All right. And we'll go over where you're going to be, next after the show.
Okay.
So, let's get started. And first up, let's go ahead and do Gary. Garnet says, I've just been reading up on Betty Boop.
Oh, very nice.
My mom her name was Betty, and we used to get her Betty Boop stuff all the time as kind of like a gag gift. So, because Betty Boop was a little bit, she flaunted herself a little bit. So we thought that was funny.
Oh,
But Sunshine, I got your question. All right. Gary, any messages from the spirits? And when I put your name up, if you could just let me know that you're here in chat so I know that you're present for your reading. So, Gary, if you can go first and let me know you're here.
good.
Here.
And Gary, I do see that you have a beautiful nurturing quality about yourself. And I do feel as though you are providing not only financially, but emotionally. And this is a beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energies. And this is really where we're moving forward um, into becoming and evolving into the fullness of ourselves. And I do see that it's important to include yourself in that nurturing and in that providing for. I know that some people who take care of other people, they never buy themselves anything. And I'm like, spend your money, go buy yourself something, order, get a dessert once in a while. It's really important to include yourself in that kindness and generosity that you show to other people, because it often um, empowers you to continue on for others. But it really does begin with ourselves, and that energy is then more easily offered. And I saw somewhere where it says we want to give everybody our all, but that doesn't leave anything left for us. So make sure you give them your best. This way you have something left for yourself. And that's what I have for you, Mr. Gary.
Yes, I'm on mute. Okay. I was just talking away. Okay. Nice message, Gene. Gary, the first card I got for you is the Knight of Wands. And this is the compassionate, fiery, creative knight that comes in. So, really lean into your creativity, do some things that you haven't done or haven't done in a long time. The only thing with this card is it can be a little bit reckless. So make sure you just watch where you're walking, you're driving, just a little bit of caution there with this knight. And then you got the Ten of Swords. And Ten of Swords looks like a pretty gruesome card, but the truth is it's not at all, because the swords are not real. It just makes you feel like you've been going through, really tough times, and you may have been. But the truth is those can be removed. And you can see the flower shining down on this person here, and see they're not even worried about the swords, they're just focusing on the flower. So there is a sunrise coming at the end of this card, so just know that good things are going to come, no matter how bad you may feel or whatever's got you down. Just look up and things should get better for you. You also got the Temperance card, and this is one of the three angels in the tarot deck. So this is peace and harmony, and also patience. So just be patient with your spirits and with your guides. They know what you need and how you need it, and they will supply it to you in the time that you need it. So it might not be the exact time that you want it, but it will be when you need it. You got the increase card. So I see you getting more things. This is like kind of the Ace of Pentacles or the Ten of Pentacles, where you're getting new things, abundance. Got a big house back here. So that's just saying that you got good things coming in. Okay. And the last card I got for you, Gary. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just making sure I don't have to cover this card. I don't think I do. Maybe. This is the Rebirth card. And you can see she's like cracked open. That's going to be a transformation that's happening, a change. So I feel like a big change is on its way to you. And you can have that transformation, that rebirth, and be, a different person if you want to be. Be you on the inside and let everybody see it. And I just see good things coming to you. Just go through the speed bumps and trust that they're going to even out. And that's what I got. All right.
Beautiful, Scott.
Thank you. Sunshine Fee, let me see. I'm going to take your question that's not a health question, okay? And I've got it. So I think you're good with that one. So I've got you. Hi, Diana. Welcome. And next up, hey, Natalie. Is going to be Brina. All right. Brina has or wants to have a message from her guides for April and May. All right.
So, Brina, I do feel this has to do a little bit with finances, and not only finances, but wastefulness and efficiency in every aspect. Make sure that you're not running the water the entire time you're doing the dishes, that you put it on low or turn it off and turn it on when you're rinsing and shut it off while you're washing. These things are like energetic signals. And it's not that that little bit of water is going to make that big of a difference in your bill. But what it is it shows that you have a conscientious type of conserving attitude or energy about yourself, and that you're valuing reusing a paper bag that may have come in instead of simply throwing it out in the recycle bin, reusing it, repurposing it. And this will actually build you wealth because you do see value. You see new ways of using things, and also using all of the things that you have before you start buying something else. So maybe you have a couple of different types of lotion or something, and you have your favorite one, but you have two or three other. Go ahead and use up those two or three other before you go out and purchase something new. And this is about consumerism and overbuying and overconsumption, and just sort of like the whole energy about not it's about being not frugal, but it's about being mindful and just I'm trying to think of the word that's it's not always conserving, but it's making the most of the things that you do have. And this will sort of come into your energy and come into your mindset, and you'll find things become less burdensome moving forward. And rather than consuming and throwing away, you'll start reusing and repurposing, and understanding that the things you already have are really enough, which will then turn around in you not spending so much. And I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying that this is the energy that I see around you that you may want to maybe take another look at, and begin at least contemplating, what can I use this for? I never used this. And is maybe somebody else can use it, or maybe I can use it in a different way. So that's what I have for you, Miss Brina.
All right. Thank you, Jean. The first card I got for you, Brina, is the King of Wands. And this is a leader card, leadership. And it's also about having authority and kind of keeping the fires at bay. It's wands are fire. So just keeping the little fires, from getting out of the kingdom, basically. It's a kingdom of fire. And he has that responsibility to do that. So for you and for court cards, I always, tell people to just imagine that you are them and take on the characteristics of that court card. And he is very strong as minded and a leader and very passionate as well. The next card you got is the Ten of Swords. We got the second time with the Ten of Swords. This is again, well, it feels like ruin, but it's not. There's always a sunrise coming, and you can't see it as good in this one as I would like to see it. But there is a sunrise in the background that is happening for you. And this is just the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. The 10 wraps around to the ace. Okay, so ace is clarity, seeing clearly, and a new opportunity. So then you got another sword card, the Three of Swords, and this is just you know, maybe having a little bit of another speed bump, and maybe a little bit of regret, or it could be worry. If you feel that you're having these things in April and May, just make sure that you're changing them into something positive. And you can do that by asking Archangel Metatron to help you change your vibes. So he's great about doing that. So I see leadership. I see you stepping into a new beginning. And also, you did get the dependency cards. So just want to make sure that you are being independent and you're not relying on things to keep you grounded. So make sure that you're grounded, even if it's just like 5 minutes a day. I see a huge difference, like before my lives, if I ground or if I don't ground. And I almost always do ground now because I see such a big difference. But it can take just 5 minutes. Call in your angels, call in, you know, the peace that you want into your life for that day. It really does make a big difference. So I don't know if you do that, but if you don't, I recommend it. And then you got clearing your space. So this is interesting too. This is just making room for new things to come in and getting rid of older things. You know, so I don't think this is going to come in any clearer, but you can see it there. It's a beautiful card. Just making room for new things to come in. And that's how we grow, is by new things coming in and learning from them as we go. So that's what I got for you, Brina. I hope that resonates. And thank you so much for being here. All right. And next is Shining Love, Light Truth. Hi, just visiting. I got your question.
And are you asking them to say hello when we call their name? Yeah,
yes, please. Shining Truth this year, or Shining Love.
So, Shining, you have some beautiful opportunities coming up for you, should you accept them. You know, energies are one thing, opportunities are another, but us accepting them and taking action and putting them into practice and taking action on them is really key. Because you just don't want these opportunities to go by. You don't want, you want to have you want to make sure that you attempt some sort of an action towards the inspiration that you're receiving. And I know that Scott's messages are all about the Ten of Swords a couple of times, the ending, the ending, the ending. And we're all still licking our wounds and feeling, you know, hurt. But I'm telling you, at that same time, just like the flower was shining the light and all of that energy, there is new hope. There is new creation. There is new opportunities coming in at the same time as those endings are happening. So this is simultaneous, and they want you to look for those opportunities, for those changes, for those a new way of doing things, and especially around this equinox coming up. I think it's on the 20th of March, and it's really a beautiful opportunity to begin something new, take action, and thoughts do not change, um, change your life. They can influence, um, uh, and books don't change your life. The only thing that changes your life is when you change a habit. When you change something that you've always done, needs to be changed, and that will change your life. And what that means is you're incorporating some of these uh, ideas and concepts and opportunities into your everyday life. Whether you make a list of the things that you want to do, or whether you practice an affirmation, or whether, but it requires your participation to change your life. And in that, it will be a habit that you change, or a habit that you incorporate. A habit is a good habit as well. So it's really important to make that change and take that opportunity and make it grow. So that's what I have for you, Miss Shining.
All right. Um, I agree with the new opportunities there, and there's going to be a lot of change coming in for you for the spring, because I'm going to show them together because they work together, and you got two majors to begin with, and you got the magician, and then you got the tower. Now, I don't want you to worry about the tower because this magician, if you use both of those, they will this will help offset this. Okay, you've got the magician who has all every element of the tarot: cups, swords, wands, pentacles, and they can take care of anything that comes their way, and they can manifest things into what they want. There's something that's not working in your life that needs to change. Okay, it needs to be rebuilt, but you've got all the tools and all the power to do that. Okay, you've got a rainbow here for prosperity. So don't feel like the tower is a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because it lets you rebuild. It lets you make something better than what you had before. This could be, a person. This could be a place thing, or it could be something spiritual that is needing to be replaced. But you're already replacing it, in my opinion. You're already working on it. So just keep going and see it as a good opportunity. The next card you got is the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands goes right with it too because you can have a brand new start. Pages are about new, and this one is the free spirit. The free spirit, does what they want to do, and they basically, just go by their intuition, and they, do things that excite them and that are creative. So do the things that you love and maybe that you haven't done in a while. The next card I got for you is having faith. And my camera's not coming in too good today, but it's a picture of it looks like a dove or a little bird with huge wings. And it says, trust that everything is working out perfectly. All is well. So you are on the right path. Even though you've got a tower coming, it doesn't matter. It's just you trusting the universe, and you will have angelic help as well. And so just have faith, believing in something that you can't see, but we can't see the air, but we know it's there for us. And then the last card I got for you is the universe is conspiring in your favor. I love that. So the universe is changing things around for you so that you can, do what you want to do, and, have peace on your journey is what I'm hearing. So that's
That's
what's going
beautiful.
on.
Mhm.
Um,
And Scott, if you don't mind, I'd like to offer for this, that message is for everybody. And it's
right,
not only pointing out to you, Shining Love, which it is for you, Shining Love, but it's all, this is really important. This is like, it's like the energy that's vibrating, that's sort of harmonizing through the earth right now. And this is all whispering to us, we're all going to grow. We're all going to change. We all have this opportunity. While things are breaking down and going through a destruction, we all have the opportunity to grow. And there's, I feel the theme, but it's just for everybody. And it's really, it is for Shining Love, but I feel like it's really important for everybody to maybe take note of that as well. Because you'll see it come up time and over and time. It's that Ten of Swords, it's that Tower, but it's that opportunity that's with that. And it's important that we look at the bright side, and it's important that we move towards that creation, that action, and that, inspiration. Because we can't just keep our eyes looking at the swords or the destruction. That doesn't do anything for us. It really, there's no productivity in that. There's no usefulness in that, because we're moving and evolving towards that lighter, shinier, and more opportunistic type of energy. And it's happening simultaneously. So you may have one eye on here, but don't forget about the opportunities that are here. And it's not easy trying to balance both, but this is the lesson that they want us to move and to focus towards. So thank you for letting me do that, Scott.
I think you would be great at an oracle deck.
Oh,
I do. I really do. Is you bring out stuff
can I
that's
tell you a secret?
amazing.
Can I tell you a
Yes, of
secret?
course. In front of everybody else,
I
yes.
know, I know, you guys. I think I might do T-shirts. I've been wanting to do T-shirts.
T-shirts, yeah,
Some
yeah.
merch. I've been thinking of some merch. So I don't even know. I had the inspiration, but so I would probably put the Oracle deck on T-shirts. But all of these, inspirations and inspiring, motivational type of sayings and things and reminders, I think is really important to have seen out in public, or everywhere. So that's
Right.
that's yeah. But thanks for the tip. I'll consider that. Wow.
That's great. I wanted to put up what Shining Love said too. Said, Gene, look at the flowers on his card. They're cherry tree flowers. That's
Very
what she
nice.
said. I didn't
Very
know
nice.
that.
We had
Oh,
cherry
wrong way.
blossoms. We had cherry blossoms mentioned in the last show as well. And this is the flower essence that's coming through. There's more opportunities out there. And all of these synchronicities, these signs and synchronicities are not just a coincidence. They all are supporting one another and validating one another. So it's important. Yeah.
Awesome. I want to say a quick hi to Morella. Hey, Morella. Hope you're doing well. And Judy's Healing Fire, you stepped in for a minute, and Country Love and Cree Design, welcome. And questions are closed unless there's a donation. So thank you guys so much for being here. And next up is Carolyn. May I
All
have a
right.
general, please?
Carolyn, loving life. Oh, Carolyn. So you will. I'm seeing for you that you will have success in your endeavors. Lack of a better term, um, I do feel as though you'll gain that independence and that um, self-sufficiency and that autonomy that you were barreling straight for it. You were right there, and then boom, you had a little bump, and you're thinking, oh, that's going to derail me. I'm not going to be able to keep going on my trajectory. No, don't. That is not true. A little bump is just slowing you down. That's all they want you to do is slow it down because of the timing. Everything has to do with timing. Things happen and things come up because of the timing. Go with the flow. Make sure that you follow your instincts, your intuition, and what is needed for you to get to the next to the next opportunity, but it's not going to derail you. You were really heading straight for it. Your growth and your expansion and your awareness was really propelling and just growing and evolving at such a rapid rate that I feel as though there was just a little bit of a slowdown for you to be at the right place at the right time. So don't think of this as being derailed or a distraction or anything other than just a slowdown so that you will be where you need to be. Yeah, it's all divinely orchestrated, but I do see wonderful things for you, Carolyn.
Awesome. Thank you, Jean. And Carolyn, I love the cards that came out here. You got the Six of Pentacles, and I know you've been going through a hard time, and you got some challenging times coming up as well. Just know that your generosity is going to pay off. Like, you're such a generous person in of your time and your energy, and you're going to reap what you sow. So the good things that are going to be coming back to you are because of you. And it's the karma. So you've got great things coming. And not only that, you got the World card. The World card is arguably one of the best cards in the tarot. Some say the best, because it's the end of one cycle and the beginning of the new, more beautiful, wonderful cycle. Success, joy, vitality, all those good things. So I think that, anything that is happening in the future will be successful. And then I want you to see this card. This is the Ace of Swords. And I'm not, telling what you've been going through, because I don't know if you want that in chat or if you put that in chat. But I want you to hold on to these words, because you know what the Ace of Swords means? It means seeing things more clearly. That's what it means. So I just want to leave you with
Perfect.
that, with the tarot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a time of a time of great prosperity is coming.
Yep.
Prepare yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And one more.
I saw that too, Scott, that prosperity. And that's where she needs to be, at the right place at the right time. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the next one I got is openness. And it says, keep your heart and mind open, give and receive freely. And we were just talking about the giving that you do. So it's going to come back to you with the Six of Pentacles. Openness, expansiveness, allowing, and listening. So you've got some really good things coming to you. And the things that are a little bit scary, I think you just give those up to source, because you're going to see more clearly. Okay, so that's what I got for you.
You're welcome, Carolyn.
You're welcome, Carolyn. All right. Next up is Mary Clem. Mary, if you'll just let me know you're here, please. Oh, wow. Mary, are you here? Sip, sip, says Jackie. Okay. Give Mary just another moment here. We might need to switch.
Yeah. I'm sure she just went out to get the mail. She'll be right back. I don't know. I just know what I do. I'm like, I'll be right back. It's all right. We'll come back.
Okay. Next up is 4. 4, if you'll let me know you're here. And after 4, just so everybody knows, is Tanya Hikes. So Tanya, you can let me know you're here too. That would be great. 4 is here. All right. Can I get a message from my spirit team?
So, for what I was picking up for you is that it's important to practice your balance. That everything in moderation is the name, the sign of the times right now. And it goes back to the other message that I did for Brina, and that it's important to have balance, have moderation, have um, you know don't burn all of your energy all in one day, and make sure you have this measured expenditure on your, not only your finances, not only your energy, but on your consumption too. This is balance in everything that we do, balance in our diet, balance in our, you know whatever it is that we use and send our energy towards. And that's what I have. I have that balance is really key for you. And when you're in it, and it's really important, they're telling me now that the equinox coming up, you might want to practice and feel into the balance in the equinox that's coming up. I'm telling you, I can feel that everything is all right in the world when the sun comes up at 7 o'clock and it goes down at 7 o'clock, and it's like, ooh, it feels so good. Like there's just this, everything is right in the world. There's so much equality and balance, and not too much of one thing and not too less of another. So try and feel into you know, the richness of that balancing. It's a good time of year to do that.
Okay, so I'm going to start with my second card first because it goes perfect with what Jean just said. Balancing. Look here what you got. The 2 of Pentacles. Look what she's doing. She's on a balance beam, basically juggling balls. So, and it's called the Juggler's Walk. But this is making sure that everything's balanced: home, work, relationships, friendships. Because when you overwork or overdo any of those things, it can get really messy. So just keep being flexible, adaptable, and having balance. The next card was actually the first one that came out, and it's the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is the learner page and the action page. So they're learning, and it says the wistful whisper down here. So he's learning. And if you look at how he's holding the knife, he's holding it by the blade. And the reason why is because he's learning. He'll know real quickly not to do that and to use the handle. But I think that you are learning more and more each day, and you're going to get stronger each day with your journey. So it's just going to keep going better and better, as long as you just keep pushing forward. And then you've got the Star card, which says wish through the window. And this is hope and healing. So you've got healing coming to you. It's a great time to heal. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with his green aura. He'll come in to help you heal. He's over the heart chakra, which is the healing and hope chakra as well. So you got that. And then you got an affirmation here. It says, when I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Now that seems pretty self-explanatory, or, like, okay, Captain Obvious, I got that. But it's true. Like, if you look at all the good things that you have in this life, then you will bring more of that. If you're grateful, you'll bring more of it into your life. So just wanted to encourage you with that. And then the last card I got for you says tools. And you can see this, it looks like a fairy or an angel there making wishes come true, is what I'm seeing these as. Stars and wishing through a window. So your wishes can come true. You just got to believe in them and act as if they're already happening. Manifestation. And that's what I got for you.
That is so beautiful, Scott. And I think everybody can take that one too. That's what we all want. That's so beautiful. Wow. Yeah, you guys pay attention to other people's readings because you can really get a lot out of it. It seems to be more universal type of messages coming through the cards today.
It is, yeah. I agree with you. All right. Did anybody see Mary Clem? If so, let me know. But Tanya, did you are you still here, Tanya? Let me see if she said yes before. I didn't see her either. I could have missed it. Okay, so is Mary, Tanya, or Margaret Foley here? I'll take any one of you. Margaret Foley?
Tanya? Linda G must be on or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's when I sometimes think about that when I get low numbers come in. Those like, no, they don't want to. I think it's a different crowd.
Yeah, that's
all right. Well, I'm not seeing those three, so let's go to the next, which is Zach. Zach, are you here? Maybe there's a lag going on. I have no idea.
Let's hope not. I'm not experiencing anything, but that doesn't say much. You know, we're supposed to be getting some weather coming up, rainstorms. And I have to move some plans around because of the weather. And I did have a little trouble the other day with my internet. And I think that Facebook was down a little bit, but you know, so it could be something. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we're in the twilight zone. Maybe we're jumping timelines.
Could be. I want to know if I am, though. That's cool.
So I do see Zach is here.
Oh, you do see Zach?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Zach, you're next then.
And he wants to know any help from my spirit for my confidence and self-security. Aw.
Cricket Legs, I need you to repeat your question because I didn't see it, probably because it wasn't in caps. But if you don't mind doing that, that would be great.
So, Zach, I know that you're feeling a little less secure these days because of the empathic energy. You are empathic and you're feeling like uncertainty out there in the world today. And this, you feel as though this may be translating to you and yourself in your life when really you're being guided. And there is no such thing as absolute certainty. It is, everything is variable, everything is malleable, everything is flexible, everything is going with the flow. And when we want to hang on to that control and we can't control, that's when we feel insecure or uncertain. But really, we're never meant to control. We're meant to be guided and go with the flow and follow our instincts and follow our intuition. And the more that you can let go of that control and know that you'll be okay without that we were never meant to be the driving force in our lives to begin with. Our spirit guides and angels, and we're meant to be led, and our spiritual guidance that comes from our own souls is really what we need to be working in communication with, or in balance, or in conjunction with. And it's almost like, I don't know, have you ever used cruise control in your car? And, trusting that these mechanisms are in place to assist us in life. And yes, we have to go to the grocery store. Yes, we have to get gas in the car. And yes, we have to get to and from work. These type of things are the things that we need to control. But what happens tomorrow is really, it's really not within our control. So it's about balancing and trusting. It's about trusting yourself that no matter if tomorrow you go this way or tomorrow you go that way, trusting that you know that you're being guided, and that you know that you are in the place that you're meant to be in. And it's about letting go of the expectations, or the myth. There are so many myths out there that say that we have control over our lives. None of us do. It's about believing. It's about trusting. It's about going with the flow. And I want you to know that once we do start letting go and start trusting, that we will be delightfully surprised at the miracles and the signs and synchronicities that come into our lives that are telling us, yep, you're on the right path. I bet you see numbers. I bet you see signs and synchronicities, but you're just not paying attention to them. There is no concrete foreshore certainty in this game called Earth Human Life. It's about trusting and going with the flow. It really is. So, and Zach, you're already doing it. It's about trusting yourself. Yeah, so that's what I've got. And all the best to you.
All right. Well, again, mine's going really well with Jean's. I've got the 10 of Swords to start off with. And the 10 of Swords is feeling like, right? Feeling like it's the end of the road, looking around, not knowing where to go. Usually there's 10 swords or 10 swords piercing through the person that's in this card. But there's not. And I think it's because the 10 wraps around to the ace. That Ace of Swords is a new beginning. And there's always, or there should be, a sunrise somewhere in the 10 of Swords, because a new day is happening, a new dawn. And a lot of times we feel like we're going through the worst, and it feels like that. It really does. But the truth is that when we look back on it later on and say that wasn't nothing, that ended up being, something good. Now, I'm not saying that's for everything, but for a lot of things, that's what it is. That's why we sit with our fear and decide, is this real or is this not real? Okay. The next card I got for you is kind of going along the same lines as feeling trapped. But again, it's feeling, it's swords. Swords are thoughts or air. And just know that you're not trapped. You really do have freedom. And as far as self-confidence, it comes with time and it comes with practice. And, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. I don't really love that phrase, but I think it's true in this case, because self-confidence comes with practice and with belief. Believing that you can, believing that you're deserving of the things that you get. And then to close off your tarot portion, you got the 10 of Pentacles, and look how happy this couple is. And they have what they need. They're well off with the 10 of Pentacles, and just have a lot of abundance. and happiness as well. So you will have this too. You just got to believe and manifest it and get out of the sword lane where your thoughts are kind of going round and round in your head. A lot of times that happens with the ego, and we just have to shut it down and put something better up there. Feel something better, and then the feelings a lot of times will control our thoughts. Next card you got is the flow card, and you got a little goldfish there, and it says follow your path of least resistance, surrender and allow. Okay, so it's about ease, surrender, and divine guidance. So just go with the flow.
It's beautiful.
And one more here. Thank you. One more is the 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. So the good things that you put out in the world are going to come back to you. Just like I said before, karma, it will come back to you. So just be virtuous, and things will happen naturally for you and come back to you. So virtuous, I don't know if that's a word, but anyway, that's what I got.
It is
Yes,
very
okay,
much
good.
so. Yeah.
All right, we'll get Jean back over here. Thank you, Zach.
So did we call Tanya? Because Tanya's asking a question. I don't know if we did call Tanya. So Tanya, if you're still here, just say hello. Zach loved it.
Good. Awesome. You're welcome, Zach. Okay, and Tanya, no, it's not paid readings only. We've been doing all free readings today, in fact.
She said she's here.
Okay, do you have, I have your question starred just for a message. Did you have anything specifically, or you want a general? That's okay. You're here now.
And Zach says, great informative collaboration, spot on call outs, and necessary directions and guidance. Truly grateful to you both for your time and generosity. You're welcome, Zach. That really means a lot. And I love all those emojis, are just the best, aren't they? We do these readings and we trust in the guidance that's coming through, but it is really just so beautiful when we get the validation back from all of you that it really did land the way it was intended.
Yeah, so, I always love the feedback. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tanya just said a general.
Tanya, you have the world in your hands and at your fingertips. The opportunities and the experiences that you are searching for are yours, should you accept the mission. I do feel as though you will be, I don't know, are you dating, or are you in a relationship? Because I do see you feeling this fulfillment, feeling this contentment, feeling this sort of like completion, like everything you've always wanted is sort of happening. And perhaps you may not be like feeling like, should I trust this? Is this really as good as it's going to be? I'm letting you know there. Oh, you're married. Good. And, there's more, perhaps there's a new development or a new sort of, spark in the relationship, and or just a new development or a new way of communicating or connecting. I do see a lot of what you've been working towards really coming to fruition. I'm not sure if you're looking to move or what it is that you've been hoping and waiting and praying for, but I do see some of these things coming to you in the very near future. And it's not because it's happening, it's because you've created it. You've intended it. You've worked towards it. You've believed in it, and you've done the work. You've done the what it takes, the believing, the evolving, and maturing, and persevering. I do see some really beautiful things coming for you. Um, take your time and take it in stride, and maybe make some notes about the things that you want to do. When, like, it doesn't mean that, like, when they say that, I don't know, when they I don't know. When they say you can have a vacation around the world, it doesn't mean to get on a plane tomorrow, and it means to start looking in magazines and start figuring out where you want to go. I'm not talking about a trip. I'm just saying, like, whatever it is that you want, they're not saying do it now. They're saying it's in your reach. You need, and to start working towards that and bringing it in towards you. You know what I mean? So I do feel as though there's maybe some changes or opportunities or windfalls that may be coming to you. And it's not that you have to change your entire life when this does occur. It just means that you incorporate that into your energy moving forward. I hope that makes sense. I think you're muted, Scott.
I think I'm muted, Gene. All right. The first card I got for you, Tanya, is the Ace of Cups. So when Jean was talking about you're headed for a new experience, this new, she's saying new a lot. This is new. Aces are always new. So you got a new opportunity coming for you, and it has something to do with love. It could be someone, but if you're, oh, you said you're married, right? So if you're married, it may mean your relationship is going to get even stronger and being able to solidify it some way. But I see new things with emotions on the horizon. And then you got the Page of Cups, and this is an overabundance of emotion coming in. And it can be good, it can be not so good. But if you have emotional control and you filter your words with love, then it's going to be fine. It'll be great. And you may be receiving a gift soon as well. So just keep that in mind. And then if you didn't have enough new stuff coming in, you got the Ace of Coins. This is new money, new materialistic things, new physical things coming in. So just enjoy. I mean, I think you're going to have some really good things coming in for you soon. And I take it, I don't know what your sign is, but I think you have a lot of water in your chart because you got a lot of emotions coming through there. And I do too. And it's a daily practice for me that I have to watch the words I say, watch the actions that I take, because there's so much emotion going on and I'm picking up emotion from other people. And you may be an empath. You probably are if you're in this chat. And if you are, you may be picking up, that from other people as well. So just know how to control it. You did get the growth card because she's planting a little bitty seed here. So you do have the growth card. You are growing, you are prospering, you are ascending. And last card I got for you, Tanya, if it'll come. Oh, open-minded. And look at the butterflies there and the bubbles. So the butterflies are for a change, a transition, transformation to happen. Just be open-minded. And if something doesn't resonate with you and that it's not something that you need to keep in your circle or in your tribe, put it in a bubble and say, thank you. I appreciate the lesson that was there for me from you. Put it in a bubble and let it go. And that's what I got for you.
Beautiful.
Thank
All the
you.
best to you, Tanya. I'm
Yeah,
glad
thank you,
that you
Tanya.
came back. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Christine, and you're very welcome, Tanya. You are an empath. Yeah. Okay. Next is the sunshine fee. And the other question is, will I be able to finance my law study in September? I am planning to do. Oh, wow. Okay. Sunshine, are you still here? And Natalie, you are after Sunshine. Sunshine's here. All right. Thank you, Sunshine.
So I'm going to ask will Sunshine be able to finance her law study in September? Will Sunshine be able to finance her law study in September? It looks like something like that. I don't know if you have will Sunshine be able to complete her law study in September and find a different way of financing it? So is there like a work co-op or something, or another way that you can a scholarship? Something's not going with the finance. Will Sunshine Free Fee be able to complete her law study in September, or their law study? And I'm getting a definite yes. Looks like you're going to, but it's about the financing. That will she be, or will they be able to um, cover the expenses? And I feel like you're not going to have to. Is there an opportunity, like a work study or a what do you call it, a scholarship of some sort, or somebody's, oh, do you have an opportunity to get what you need from somebody else? I would look around. I have no idea. I'm not very well versed in academia, so I'm not sure how that would work, especially law school. But is there somebody else that's offering the law study, or is there some sort of a opportunity for you to apply for a scholarship or a grant or a work study? I'm not sure. So let me know if that makes sense to you, Sunshine. Oh, and Morella thinks she's lagging. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's really important, you guys, to make sure you hit that little live button so that the line across the bottom of your screen is red. Especially, yeah, yeah. I don't know how that happens. I think that if you jump on the live a little late, sometimes that happens. I don't know.
I'm
Good
not
call,
sure either.
Morella. Morella, you must be psychic. And I wanted to say, while we're waiting for the lag, I wanted to say that Tanya is psychic too, because Scott, you were saying that you're sensitive and you have a lot of water, and she put her, and I thought, I wonder what sign she is, and she popped in her sign right then. I'm like, damn, that girl's psychic. She heard
Oh,
me.
wow.
So
I
Morella is
didn't even
psychic,
see
and
that.
Tanya, and believe me, we're all going to be psychic. We're going to be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, it's all
Libra
happening.
Sun,
Yeah,
Sagittarius Moon. Yeah, she sure did.
she did. And I just thought it, and then boom, she popped it in. It's so funny. Yeah, you know what? I think Sunshine must be lagging, because she would respond for sure. I don't know. That's so
Yeah.
funny. That is so funny, you guys. I don't know what to do. It happens to me all the time.
Well, I'm going to go
Yeah.
ahead with
Yeah,
mine. Were you done with yours?
I
I didn't do
am.
that.
I
Okay.
am finished. Yeah.
I didn't mean to jump in front of you. Um, all right. So I'm going to go ahead with mine, and we can always timestamp Jackie maybe for the sunshine fee, since I think y'all are both on my channel. So if you can timestamp that, their reading so that they get it. What I've got is the Nine of Wands sunshine, and this is, well, I'm losing my words. This is being resilient, persevering, and having that bounce back. So um, I think that you will have some that you can do with the financing your law study. I'm not sure if it'll be in September or not. You've got many options. There's many options for you that are going to be out there. And it's just important that you choose the right one. And then I've got the Four of Swords, which means rest and respite, and taking even a vacation, or just a little trip where you can relax. And I'm thinking meditation will help you a lot. If you're meditating, then you're bringing in good things. You're bringing in the truth and what would be best for you. I also got a sanctuary card for you. So just having a place where you can go that's special for you to enjoy and being there and finding peace and meditation as well. So I think there's really something about meditation for you that's going to, make your answers be known to your health questions and to your finance questions. Because you got the loving man, and I don't know your gender, so I mean it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It can be either one, and this can be either one. I believe the cards are genderless, but there's a loving person, I think, that's coming into your life soon. And this may make your plans change a little bit. I think that because of the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the options, and just having just having another option out there. So just rest right now and get the meditation that you need, and I think the answers will start coming to you. That's what I got for you, sunshine. All right. Thank you, Jackie, for time stamping.
Yes, thank you. And I copy and pasted it on my channel too. And I just want to say hello to Illeague 3333, first time in the chat. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thanks for being here.
And Christine Thomas, hello.
Christine's here.
All right. We have time for maybe one or two more. Natalie is up next, and then we'll go from there. And Sunshine, I see you're here now. If you rewind from the point where you're at, you'll get your reading.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Anxiously Dramatic said they're here too. Because we were saying hello, hello, hello. And if we miss you, it's not on purpose. It's just the chat flies by and we can only see like 4 chats. So we have to really scroll up and scroll down and it jumps.
Right.
It's not easy. It's not like your chat on YouTube. You guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chats. We can see 4. Just because of the way that the box is. It's not like this, it's like this. So there's only 4 showing. Yeah. Thanks for being here, Anxiously Dramatic. All right, so Magical Rose Garden. What a beautiful name. any messages I need to hear. And look, she has those beautiful, they look like tulips, but maybe they could be roses. So, magical, I do see that there's a lot of action coming up for you. I feel as though this spring is going to be filled with changes and maybe responsibilities. Like, I don't want to say the bad three-letter word, but it's like tax time, and it's time to clean out the backyard or the shed, or like there's all these things like responsibilities and things that need to get done and out of the way. Maybe you're cleaning out the closet and putting the 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 lighter duvets on the beds. There's something that is changing and sort of responsibility kind of changing coming in. Um, I do feel as though that you may need to make some quick decisions, and also prioritizing is really important because you can make sure that you have this list that you work off of, and cleaning out the gutters, making sure that the air filter is changed, draining the water tank, like all of these things that you do around this time of year. Change the batteries in your smoke detectors, whatever it is that is important for you to make all of these changes. It seems to be sort of compiling all in one time, but it's important to go ahead and make that list of the important things, um, and just tick one or two off a day, and just keep at it. Don't overwhelm yourself, and try not to keep everything up here. Make sure you do write it down, and give yourself some wins. Make sure you write make the bed, make sure you write have breakfast, so you can cross those off. You know what I mean? Make sure you just write everything down. And I just did complete a task that I had on my list for maybe the last 2 weeks, because I had this burst of energy and I wrote down a bunch of things that I wanted to do, and I got almost everything done. And it took until today that I actually got the last one done. But boy, oh boy, does it feel good. I feel like I can go out and play now. So that's what I see coming up for you, Miss Magical Rose Garden. How about you, Scott?
Okay. Sorry, I forgot to make you larger there. Um, Jean. Natalie, the first card I got for you is the Fool. And the Fool is taking that leap, something new coming up for you, an opportunity. If you have a risk, then take it. As long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not? So the Fool is not about being foolish. It's about taking an opportunity to learn, to grow. I feel like this is a big one too, because this is a major card. Then you got the Ace of Cups. So this is new love coming in through the spirit, overflowing love, and a new opportunity as well with this also. So lots of new opportunities coming for you. And this one, I think you're going to love the outcome. And then you got the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is about being intelligent in your decisions, but also using your intuition plus your logic. So using them all to make a decision, and you'll make the right one. You got a bunch of butterflies here too for transformation and change. And the next card I got for you, oh, you got the Children card. And I know you do have a son. And right here it says, know that your children are protected. I love that for you. Right. And the last card I got for you is an affirmation. It says, my ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. All right. So practice those good feeling thoughts. Thoughts turn into feelings, and vice versa. And your feelings, can be up on a high vibration, and that will help your thoughts to be on a high vibration. So we have like hundreds, maybe thousands of thoughts a day, but we choose our feelings. So if you choose to have a higher vibration, joy, love, peace, all those good things that are, higher up there, harmony, um, then your thoughts will radiate from that, and you'll have good thoughts, and you'll be able to receive more, according to this, which I believe. So that's what I got for you, Natalie. Thank you. All right. I take care of everyone. I'm last on the list most of the time. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. That's why I keep getting self-care cards for you.
Yeah.
Almost every time I read for Natalie, there's a self-care card. All right. And we have time for one more. Let's go to Cricket Legs. Cricket Legs, I don't think I've ever read for you before. So are you here? If you let me know you're here, we will read for you. Want to say hello to Emerald Buddha. Hey there. Haven't seen you in a long time. Cricket Legs is here. Okay.
Oh, good, good. I was going to say, I know that a lot of people tell me that they watch on the TV and they can't chat as much. And so they found this new great thing, the TV, but they don't get to be in the chat. So
Right.
it's really, and we just want to thank all of you who watch and all of you who participate. And we know that we're talking to everybody, even though you're not here in the chat. We know that you're watching, so we appreciate you.
Yes. And Anxiously Dramatic, if you will hold on until the end of this question, we're going to go over where we're going to be next. So I'll be back on at 7, but we'll both tell you where we'll be, after this reading. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, Cricket Legs, I do feel as though you've been worried about your finances and your ability to take care of your own needs in the near future. And I do feel as though there is a confirmation or a validation. Perhaps you're going to be doing your taxes and you're going to be seeing maybe a little different of a picture of your net worth, and you're going to see that you have you're able to afford more than you thought you might. So, I don't know why there's a lot of this tax stuff coming up. So don't be afraid of it. And it's definitely it's better if you work on it head on and plan for the following year. It really is. And I know that it's daunting. I wish I could take that little kind of worry or hesitation away. But the sooner you do it and you see what position you're in, the better off you can be. I mean, if you owe anything, you don't have to pay it until the deadline, but at least you know. And so I think that there may be something around that you may be contemplating about investments or taxes or something that's a little bit more in the saving for retirement kind of thing. And I do feel as though you'll realize that you're in a good position for that. I also see that you're going to be leaving behind some of those worries and some of that those tendencies to have like worst case scenario or doomsday kind of thoughts, and realizing that it's not that bad, that things are moving in the direction of improvement, and that you're doing the best that you can, and that it's working, like give yourself credit for where you are and how far you've come. And it's not maybe your ideal, but at least you're on your way, you're moving towards your goals. And I think that's really important to like change your perspective and to just give yourself the opportunity of saying, you know what, I'm doing pretty good right where I am. Just giving yourself a little pat on the back. So that's what I feel for you, Cricket. How about you, Mr. Scott?
All right. Cricket, I love your avatar, by the way. Um, the first card that I got for you is the Lover's card. I don't know if you are single or taken. If you are single, this could mean somebody new coming in. If you are taken, it could mean that your relationship is going to just get stronger and have some more romance come in. Whether you have that now or not, I see romance definitely coming in for you. You did get the Nine of Swords, and this is the anxiety card. It can also be worry, stress. If you are feeling that type of thing, then just know that, again, the swords are illusions. You can change your fear into something positive and change worry into peace, change, your anxiety into calmness. And like I said, if you will reach out to Archangel Metatron, he's a great um, resource to go to for things like this. So we all have anxiety, and we have to deal with it in our own way, but you have a superpower, a super angel that you can go to and ask to help you. And I've done it before and it worked. So just if you want to, and you're single, not looking, okay, then who knows? Who knows what might happen. But I do have that there are going to be two other people that are going to be coming in and helping you achieving a goal. Okay, so with these two people, let them come in and accept their help, because it's going to be to help you on your journey. So, um, yeah, for entertainment purposes only, but that's what the cards are saying to me. You also did get owning happiness. So own your happiness, own your joy. Look at all those butterflies for a change coming in. And then the last card I got for you, wow, is trust. So trust in yourself, trust in spirit, and, you know, have some self care and self love. And this looks kind of funny, I think, because they're looking in a fishbowl, and they're kind of playing Big Brother, aren't they? So they're in a fishbowl and being watched all the time. So I just say that to say, just know that spirit is there for you at any time, and so are your angels, and they're there to help you and to make things easier for you. And that's what I got for you. All right. So that is all we have time for today. I want to thank everybody for being here, and um, the moderators. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And Jean, what have you got coming up?
Next Friday, the 20th, I will be on with Valerie from Illumination Portal, and that's at 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern. And then I will be on with Terry Suzuki and Terry Lee for our psychic triad later on that same day. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, they're wonderful shows. We have so much fun together, and please do come on back. Make sure you are subscribed to both Scott's channel and my channel, and make sure that you put the thumbs up and do all the things and leave a little message after the show runs. It really makes a big difference to YouTube and pushing out our shows, and it's a beautiful, kind gesture on your behalf that doesn't cost you anything, that we really do appreciate. We can't always promote our own channels. You guys direct how our channels do. So we know that you love being here. We love having you here. We love you guys watching. And if you could just put a little comment in there or a little emoji and share with your friends and neighbors, that would be wonderful.
Yes. And make sure your bell on the subscribe button is to all, because there's a lot of people not been getting notifications. So sometimes you have to go back in there and check it off and check it back on. I know that's weird, but I had to do that to a couple that I wasn't getting any notifications on. And they were set to all. So I had to go back in there, take them off, and then put them back on. All right. So I will be I can't even remember right now, Gene. I will be at 7 o'clock with Viviani, and this will be on my channel, Eastern Standard Time. And then 9 o'clock, I'll be with Chirp, Chai, and Cheer at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on my channel. And then after that, I will be on the Slumber Party with Sherry on Sherry's channel. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
That sounds like so much fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a packed day, but yeah, I hope to see all of you again. And thank you so much. And we will see you all soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.